Okay, じゃあ皆さん、there's a little bit more new grammar that I want to introduce today. Let's take a look. So, 私はお風呂に入っています。お風呂に入っている間に友達から電話がありました。お風呂に入っている間に友達から電話がありました。夏休みです。夏休みの間に引っ越ししたいです。夏休みの間に引っ越したいです。私は留守でした。留守の間に泥棒に入られました。留守の間に、家にいない間に泥棒に入られました。そう、お風呂に入っている間に、夏休みの間に、家にいない間に。This 間に talks about like while something ですね。So during this chunk of time while I'm in the bath, 私はお風呂に入っています。At one point during this chunk of time, 友達から電話がありました。So お風呂に入っている間に in this chunk of time while I'm in the bath, 友達から電話がありました。So this tells us about an event that happened during this chunk of time. It could be now, or now, any part of that time, any time before that, interval ends. So let's take another look. 家にいない間に泥棒に入られました。So this is 家にいない間 while I am not at home, during the time when I'm not at home. During this chunk of time, 泥棒に入られました。It could be here. It could be here. It could be here. As long as it's somewhere along the line in this chunk of time. 夏休みの間に引っ越したいです。So during this whole period of 夏休み, it could be here. It could be here. Either way, as long as it's during this period of time. So this 間に, we've also learned another expression that means like while in Japanese. That's ながらですね。So the difference between this 間に and the ながら that we learned before is that ながら has to be one person doing the action. So it's only talking about what I did or what you did, one person at one time. So ポテトチップスを食べながらテレビを見ています。I am doing two things at the same time, eating potato chips and watching TV. It has to be me, the same person. But お風呂に入っている間に友達から電話がありました。This can be two people. So while I was taking a bath, I got a phone call. This is like two different subjects of the sentence doing the verbs. So one important thing about this structure is that before the 間に, we have kind of a limited amount of things that we can have. We can have the verb いる, or the negative version of that, the verb いない, or we can have a verb in ている form, or a noun with no. But that's all we can have. So if we have a verb other than いる and いない, it needs to be in ている form. So the only thing that we can have that's a verb before 間 is いる, いない, ている. Or if it's a noun, it's a noun with no. So 入っている間に、いない間に、夏休みの間に. Those are the only things we can have before it. Okay, so this is how we can talk about while I was doing something in Japanese. So let's take a look at the activities below and see if you can finish them using this structure.